Good morning, YouTube. It's 10 a.m. in the great state of Texas. And just FYI, before we get started, this was actually supposed to be a bonus project that I was going to release in December. However, life got in the way, was not able to, so now you guys are watching this in March. So at the end of the video, when I talk about releasing it as a bonus, it wasn't a bonus video. So this will just be one of our regular videos in our, routine uploads here. So what do we got going on today? So simple project today. Doing a little bit of blue, doing a little bit of pink. I'm gonna add some white mica powder, and we're just gonna come up with a cool blue swirl kind of looking thing. So, like I said, did this project all the way back in December of 2022, toward the end of the year, and you guys are watching this about 3 to 4 months later here in 2023. So not a whole lot of issues as I remember with this project. So like I said in last week's build, I've got 22 videos uploaded to my computer, and I'm trying to go back and do commentaries for these. So you guys are watching these videos kind of the same way I'm watching the video right now. Just, hey, I don't remember the edit, and now we're just going to go through and do a commentary. So obviously 4.5 hours left in the pressure pot, because that's usually what we do with these. Really cool looking colors. Has that cool galaxy blue that we've done before. Give it a good thumbs up, and we're just ready to go. Gonna put that scrap piece of pine on there and get that glued up, put the faceplate on, get that on the lathe, and get it turned down. So if you've seen this trend, I really love the size of these smaller little bowls. And you guys are gonna watch a little bit later on in the year, I start doing larger projects. And the problem that I'm kind of running into is when I do these smaller projects, I really like the size of them. They're really good for the lathe, and they don't take much time to do, and they always turn out really cool. But as you'll see later on in the year, I did some larger projects, and it's kind of hit or miss for those, and you'll see that a little bit later. So something to look forward to. So if you guys are kind of getting bored of these small little bowl projects, don't worry, there are some larger projects that are coming up a little bit later in the year. But then again, I always say this is my channel and this is what I like to create. So there are woodworkers out there that definitely do much larger projects. So I would definitely check them out if you're interested in larger projects on the consistency. But this one, real cool little small little bowl, did this way back in December, and we had that horrible cold front in Texas back in December, so I'm pretty bundled up from what I could remember. Got a couple of different layers on, and if you haven't noticed, I'm wearing a apron as well. So we're gonna get into actual metal work, and I had bought this apron freaking 2 years ago or something like that, and I decided, you know what, since I'm not doing any metal work right now, it is also good for keeping you warm, and it's also good for keeping the epoxy off of you when you've got all these shavings and you try to walk into your house and your wife is yelling at you because you're getting shavings everywhere. So it just keeps you clean while you're actually doing your woodwork, and it keeps you warm too. So hey, wear an apron, or I need to come up with a better system, at least for woodworking. So here we are, got everything sized up the way that we usually do, and now we're just working on the actual gouging portion of it. And kind of if you watched last week's video, we just did a all wood project, and I kind of said if you were interested in softer woods, do ambrosia. If you're getting into epoxy, something I wish I would have known when I first started, doing smaller projects is typically a little bit better. Excuse me for a second, I gotta take a sip of water. Sorry, I've had this hacky cough thing for 3 weeks, so I didn't want to cough during the commentary. But if you want to, do smaller projects when you're getting into woodworking, if you're working with epoxy. I've been doing woodworking for about, a little bit over 4 years now. So tips of the trade, guys have been doing this much longer, but that's definitely something. If you're getting into woodworking and you have a MIDI lathe, do smaller bowl projects first. So here are all the shavings of this small little bowl. Really, really small, but it leaves a ton of shavings. Actually, that's always a good thing, because the shavings, that'll tell you, one, how sharp your tools are, and two, if you had any real issues with it. So here we go. Favorite part of it, sanding, going all the way from 340 all the way up to 1500. Then we're going to come back and hit it with a micro mesh. I can't remember why I used such a giant piece of sandpaper. Can't remember why. Usually I use half the size, but I guess maybe I just thought that would be better, I guess. Sorry, taking another sip of water. So here we are, just polishing it up with the wood wax. Looks absolutely stunning. Love how this looks. That's another reason why I like these smaller projects. It just looks so much aesthetically more pleasing, I think, on these smaller ones. Plus, epoxy's kind of pricey. I use a cheap resin. Excuse me. But, hey, sometimes just doing a small project is good. So, again, I apologize. But really like how this turned out. If I can ever get my camera to focus. Trying. Yep, there it is. Looks really cool. Really love how this turned out. So, hope you guys liked it. We're almost a quarter way through 2023 by the time you guys are watching this. So, hope everybody's doing well out there. Hopefully by now we've hit the 1,000 subscriber mark on the channel. So, don't forget to subscribe, like, all that good stuff that every YouTuber says. Here's a little spinny action at the end. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, guys. Peace. Love ya. Okay, so second attempt at the outro. So here's this little guy all finished up. Really looks cool. Really love the colors on this one. And I love that little cool little spinny thing that I do at the end. So today is like December 11th, 2022. I think I'm going to put this one as a bonus here in the next couple of weeks. It might actually be this coming Wednesday that I'm going to post this. So trying to build up the channel more. So you guys are going to see a lot more projects, probably at least 2 a week. See if we can sustain that for all of 2023. Or at least this next year that we're going into. So keep on building the channel, but really fun project. So hope you guys liked it. Hope you got something out of it. Hope everybody's having a good holiday. I like good shit. Anyway, simple little project. It's about 8 in the morning. So cool little thing. Cold front's coming in, so I need to get bundled up. So I'm going to work on the next one, and I'll post this whenever. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, peace.